I couldn't get a bill paid. You couldn't buy the real thing. I was staying up at your place, trying to figure out the whole thing.
Jetlag has donged me on the head pretty good. I've been all over the shop since I got home. With last night being the weirdest. I went to sleep I had to nap in the afternoon because I was just so tired yesterday afternoon, and then I went to bed about 9:30. Woke up around midnight or half past midnight, and was awake for a couple of hours till about 2:30 a.m. Fell back asleep, and I woke up at 11:15. Which I don't think I've ever slept that late in my life. Hey, big boy. Just rolling into town to grab a coffee. That's the other strange thing since I got home. I haven't really felt like drinking coffee, so that's been weird. But after that, heading down to get a massage, which I'm always excited for massages. So, but this one especially. 495 was my years. Fuck it, I'm taking over. In 1998, I couldn't wait. They did all my. Got me coffee. Also got some of this Tally-Ho Farm tempeh. If you ever come across this, get it. It is good gear. Grabbed a couple of essential items. Oats, berries, coconut milk, sriracha, sweet potato. It is one nice thing about being home is the supermarket, basically. I got sriracha in France too. It tastes different there for sure. So it's nice having normal sriracha. Yep. That is lunch/tea because I woke up so late. I'm all out of whack. I got a scrambled tofu mix that I had left over. Just some spinach with leftover dressing. The dressing is tahini, lemon juice, a little bit of salt, a little bit of maple syrup or something to sweeten it if you want. A few sweet potato fries, leftover pumpkin and chickpea burger, bit of sriracha, and cashew cheese, avocado. So it's 6:15, and although I got out of bed at 10:30, I woke up, I actually got out of bed at 11, I got up at 10:30, I'm basically ready for bed. So I don't know what's going on. I did Google it, and apparently jet lag is a lot worse flying east back to Australia. I am looking forward to tomorrow though because I'm gonna ease back into running. So recovery after the race, I did nothing for 5 days, and then just did a ease back into it with an easy 30 minutes, and then the next day we actually ended up back in Chamonix and stayed there for the last couple of nights before I came home. So I couldn't help myself, and I did the climb up the vertical K and then on up to Prevent, and then ran back down. Was worth it, but that definitely delayed recovery a little bit. My legs were quite sore again after that. And then I flew home. The day I got home, so I got in late Monday night. The next day, Tuesday, I just did an easy hour, about 10 kilometres on the trails here, just to try and bust the jet lag, but it obviously didn't work. But then yesterday and today, I've done nothing. Like I've barely moved. Today I've done 2,400 steps. So, but after the massage today and those 2 days, my legs are feeling quite good again. So I'm just gonna ease back into it tomorrow, see how it goes. After a big race, especially one that goes well, it's kind of a bit of a hard time. It's hard to sort of I always find it hard to just kind of do nothing and sort of let go of all that fitness I've built up, and my natural instinct is to want to like just rip back into training and go and get into another race, but that's probably the worst thing I could do. So You just got to, I've just learnt that over time. So if you're patient now, it pays off in the long run for sure. So hopefully I'll get back into it tomorrow and feeling good. Last night's sleep, midnight to 8 a.m. So slightly improved, still pretty weird. Still super late for me to wake up at 8 o'clock. But gonna go test the waters with a nice easy run, see how it goes. Fresh. These look pretty sick in black, I reckon. I wish more shoe companies would just make a nice, simple black colorway. Can't go wrong with black. That went pretty well. 53 minutes and just over 10 Ks. Felt good. My legs feel nice and fresh. But I kind of think of recovery as there's only one fixed variable, which is I'm going to be sore after the ultra, which is the initial fatigue. Usually for me, if the races say Saturday, by Thursday, I feel like I'm pretty recovered and I can get out and run again. And then there's the long-term fatigue, which for me can linger around, 3-4 weeks afterwards, and sometimes I'll feel fresh and then it hits me even 3 weeks after the race. So I kind of try to think of it as a 4 to 5 week period after the race of just being really cautious, really careful. There's no build up, no race, no recovery is going to be the same. It's always completely different. Goes without saying it's going to be completely different for the individual. So it's just about being careful. If you don't feel like going for a run, if I get home from work and I feel like just laying on the couch, and it's the time to do it. Even I hate not running, so even when I feel like I shouldn't go for a run, I kind of feel like I still want to go. So I've got to force myself a little bit just to rest. And like I said earlier, it can be a little bit hard to let go of some of your fitness, but you just got to do it because it pays off in the long run. You're gonna be able to keep running ultras consistently, avoid injury and all that stuff, and be able to just keep enjoying it and keep having fun with it, which is what it's all about. (11), just having breakfast. Weird. But I used to cook my oats in the saucepan on the stove, but somewhere along the line I just got lazy and started just getting quick oats and cooking them in the microwave. But when I went to Chamonix, I didn't have a microwave, so I started cooking them on the stove again. They taste so much better. Slightly more effort. It's like 1,000 times better. Couple of days later, Sunday actually, sleep is slowly coming around. Last night was about 10:30 to 7. But normal for me is like 9:30 to 5. So slowly getting back to that. But I just feel a bit weird still during the day. I'm like sleepy, and then at night I'm wide awake and energetic, which is completely opposite for me. I thought it would have sort of passed by now, but it's all good. Running wise, did 13.5 Ks yesterday and 10 Ks today, just on the trail. Trail here is just undulating, really runnable. Bit of a shock running so much and not doing barely any hiking, but getting there. And everything's feeling good still, the legs feeling fresh, so definitely just going to be keeping things super easy though for the next 3-4 weeks. And I've just been jotting down some races I want to do for next year. It's a bit weird now after the CCC's over. That's been a big goal of mine for quite a long time because I tried to get into it the year before. I didn't get in, so that's been my focus in my head for quite a while. So now it's over. It's a little bit strange. So I guess the best thing to do is make some more big goals and get after them. So that's what I'm doing. And that's about it for this video, so catch you in the next one.